Hello, this is Heidi Meyers, Immigration and Economic Sanctions Attorney, and today we're going to talk about investing in the United States and whether it's better to start a new business from scratch or purchase an already existing business. So the issue is that we're going to talk about in particular is purchasing an already existing business because they already have employees and U.S. workers. So you might have in mind, well, it might be easier, people think it might be easier to purchase a business that already exists in the United States, that's already running, and that already has employees. So this would be, say, if you're applying as an E-2 treaty investor, you have to show that the business is more than just marginal. That means you need to show that the business is not just going to provide a living for you and your family members, it is also going to financially support U.S. workers. So you need to show full-time jobs for U.S. workers, either that you already have U.S. workers or you have a specific 5-year plan to hire U.S. workers and you're going to stick to that plan. And that also for the L-1A executive or managerial transferee, or the L-1B specialized knowledge worker, where you have the company abroad and they either start or purchase a business in the United States, you want to show that that L-1A manager is going to actually be managing employees, that they're going to have plenty of employees here in the United States. So it might be attractive, or you might think it's easier to purchase a business that already exists versus starting one from scratch. So that also would help you, say, with the E-2, it's a real and active enterprise, not just on a piece of paper, not just speculative. However, if you're going to purchase an already existing business in the United States, or your company abroad is going to purchase an already existing business in the United States, you have to do your due diligence on all aspects of the business. Due diligence just means that you're gathering a very large amount of information on all aspects of the business and documents. So, for example, you want all the business's tax returns, you want to know if they owe any taxes, you want to know if there's any liens on the business. And then if you're thinking, well, the operating business here in the United States that we're thinking of purchasing already has U.S. workers, so this is going to be great. So I can get my E-2 treaty investor, or I can come as an L-1A, and we'll already have these U.S. workers. However, you've got to do your due diligence and make sure there are no big liabilities associated with employment and labor of the seller's business here in the United States. So, for example, you do your due diligence and you come to find out, well, 40% of the employees are undocumented and don't have work authorization. You find out that the I-9s have not been consistently filled out, that you have them for some employees but not for others, and they're not completely filled. You find out that the business in the United States you're considering purchasing does not have any anti-discrimination policy, does not have any sexual harassment policy, and that one of the male supervisors has been harassing the female employees. So it's not necessarily easier to purchase an existing business in the United States rather than starting from scratch, because you want to make sure you do your due diligence if you're going to purchase an already existing business, and make sure you don't end up with huge liabilities. All right, so in that sense, starting your own business from scratch or having your company abroad start a totally new subsidiary in the United States from scratch might be easier in the long run, because you're not inheriting a lot of liabilities that you might get from purchasing an already existing business in the United States. I'm not saying not to purchase an already existing business. I'm saying you have to do your due diligence and make sure you get all the information and documents up front before the transaction goes through, so that you know you're really getting a good deal and that you're not, as I said, inheriting a whole lot of liabilities that could cause you problems in the future. All right, so as I said, just a little chat on starting a business in the United States, investing in the US, and this time we just talked a little bit about US workers and possible employment and labor issues. All right, thank you very much. This is Heidi Meyers, attorney. I'm at 11 Broadway, Suite 925, New York, New York, 10004. My number is 212-791-4007 or 646-508-5225. That's heidimeyerslaw@gmail.com. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.